G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. Season 2013, we're club hopping. We're going from club to club as we talk about everyone in the competition. 129 teams all up. Right now, we're headed out to a club that's got 4 of those 129 and
Four
they
good ones.
are a very, very good team. We're heading out to Eagle territory, Diamond Valley.
One of the best developers of junior talent in the whole country.
No doubt.
Well said.
Speaking of junior talent, we're going to start off with their VYC teams. Their women last season, second,
Yep.
12 and 6, and most of us would sit here and say, yeah, they really didn't live up to expectations.
They were very young. They were really young.
I guess the point I'm making is they finished second, 12 and 6, and we would say they didn't live up to expectations.
That's right.
what we
With an
expect from
average age of about 18, which is in an under 23 competition, pretty young. So
and let's not forget, I think they finished or had finished top of the ladder the previous 3 seasons
Probably
or
right,
something
yeah.
like that.
Pretty much dominated that group of girls.
Yep.
So another year under their belt for this young team would have done really well.
Yep. Andrew White coaching. Is that his first season in?
He
nope.
coached last year.
Second season in. New players coming in. Nikki Drost is coming back. Zoe Tudor comes in from Sunbury. Good young kid,
Yeah,
Zoe Tudor.
Zoe Tudor's alright.
Maddie Campbell departed. She's joined the 473 other players over at the Pacers women. Do the Pacers realise you can only play 5 players at once?
Don't know, it's the Don Valley show.
They've got a lot of players over there. Speaking of Diamond Valley, some new rookies coming up.
Yes, Casey Scullin's come up from their 18-1s. Oh, jeez. Ivona Bandalovsky's from their 18-2s.
Ivy B.
No, Bandalovsky.
IB.
Georgia Tyrrell.
Ivy.
Ivy B. Very good. I was going to say that, but I thought, nah, that's sick.
Georgia Tyrrell. Tyrrell,
yeah.
Jade Tyrrell.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be a sister.
And Christy Stephen and Georgia Orwell juniors that are coming through, so a few more.
Georgia or what?
No, it's just Georgia Orr.
Georgia Orwell. As in a canoe.
Oh, or.
Yep.
Diamond Valley, youth women, VYC, all changes this season. What do we expect?
They'll still be good.
They'll be very strong.
They'll make finals for
I
sure.
think they'll make finals as well.
History just tells us that they're going to make finals, so they'll be there.
Okay, there we go.
And they're
That's
used
easy.
to winning. It's a winning culture.
That's right.
You're right.
Winning mentality, definitely.
VYC men, runners up last season. They were first at the end of the home and away season, 22-0.
Wholesale changes though.
Couldn't go through with it. They finished runners up to Melbourne. Trevor Lee is the coach again. Take us through some of those wholesale changes.
Well, we'll start with the departed players because Matt Reynolds is a perennial all-star and that has taken the step up to champ.
Which is great to see on
and not just step up to
Matt
champ,
does
but
the champ.
likely a starter, like at the point guard for them, which would be a huge step for him.
Can I be a little
And he
bit?
is good enough.
Can I be a little bit controversial?
I think you're going to say exactly what I'm thinking.
Because I know, look, Warren Escort's done a fair bit of recruiting into this team. We're going to talk about the champ men in a moment. I want to see Matty Reynolds play.
I think you will.
I hope he's not stepping up there just for the sake of the program, if I can say. I want to see this kid play because he can seriously tear it up.
I think Warren will play him. I think he's too good not to play.
That's right, and considering he's come up, he's like there's 3 departed players here, and he's the one, and they're key players, and he's the one that stayed with his club. Chris Blickers has gone to Ballarat Seaval, and Greg Page has gone to Knox Seaval. So everyone's just stuck around, and I think they should repay that loyalty
Were you going to say the same
with
thing?
a start.
Similar.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to see him play.
Yeah,
And I want to see him play because he can, and I reckon he can mix it in state champion.
I do
absolutely.
have a bit of a question though. You look at where the 3 departed players are going. Does Diamond Valley hold on to their juniors a little bit too long in their boys program?
It's been said.
Yeah, good question. And it may be that these kids probably might have wanted an opportunity last year.
Yeah.
Didn't get an opportunity.
Okay,
Well,
so
Chris
then
Blickers
they're
was an
second
MVP.
team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was the MVP, Blickers? So
Having said that, it's always about opportunity. Ballarat
Yeah.
come knocking. Chris says, okay,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Knox come knocking for
Yep.
Greg.
Aren't his family from Ballarat though?
Well, maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, there's Sarah Blickers who's playing Dandenong WNBL.
And doing really
Mark
well.
Blickers who's in the Geelong AFL side, and I think there's another one.
They're a family that doesn't mind
They're not
travelling around a bit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's right.
VJBL rookies, a couple of rookies coming into this team. Justin Petriot from the 20s, Max Vitali from the 20s. What about new players coming in, Beth?
New players Ernest Kruger, Matt Jackson, and Bastian Allen,
Matt Jackson's nice. He's a good player.
and Jack Thornton as well.
Bastian Allen, best name in Big V, 2013.
Bastian.
Yeah, Matt, you're right. Matt Jackson is freak.
Is it the? Well, I don't mind. See, when we're talking sport, I like that. He's a freak.
Yeah.
Don't know that he'd appreciate being called nice. Matt Jackson, he's
He's
nice.
nice.
No, it's yeah.
Is he pretty?
No, he's
Almost
nice.
the same
he's a freak.
thing.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
here we
And look,
go.
this team, I think, are absolute title contenders.
Yeah.
I think Trevor Lee is the best coach in the Victorian Youth Championship.
Okay.
I'll put that out there now.
One of the best developers of talent.
Yep, and I
Right.
just think that with his coaching and the good kids that they've always got coming through,
They'll be right there.
Well,
Yeah.
Reynolds, Blickhouse, Page, big changes.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely,
Yeah,
but they'll be
yeah.
alright. That's where you're going to see the depth of how good their kids really
Yeah.
are.
All right, let's put you on the spot. Finals,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Title.
No.
There's three in one.
They'll challenge
There's two.
for it, but
We said it.
Ah.
Yeah, we said it in the back of the
Just
day.
really out there.
We said
Yeah,
it back in
should
the
have
day
done
night
that.
show. There's so many strong teams at that top end of the youth championship, Victorian Youth Championship, from the D League and from State Youth Championship that we don't know yet. But they're going to be up there though.
Sorry.
they're record from last year, they need to go up.
I think
We will see.
I think we all agree they're going to be very good and they're going to be a finalist in VYC. State champ women for the DV Eagles, 6th last season, 9 and 11. It was pretty well talked about and written. I know I talked about it well and truly ad nauseum that they lost, I think, 6 or 7 games by 6 points or less, about 4 games by 3 points or less. They could well and truly have made the finals last season. They could not win the close games.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. If they had won the close games,
That would have been.
they would have probably been 2nd or 3rd on the ladder,
Yep.
not sitting down in 6th.
They're tough.
Steve Smith, the coach, Bendigo Bank, Printworks are the sponsors out there.
Interesting assistant coach. And if Reno was assistant last year, I didn't notice that, and apologies for that. But Reno's been involved in the league forever. He was very heavily involved at Coburg way back when.
He can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
He's a can man.
Yeah.
He's a Zan can man.
Wow.
New players coming in.
If anyone can.
Yeah, Zan can, that's right.
That was a really long bow.
It was, yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's what we do here. New players, nothing listed at the moment. Is there anyone that we know of coming up from their youth women's team?
They're very quiet about
Yeah, I think they've been
it.
pretty quiet. But look, I think their team last year had quite a few girls that have stepped up from the
They're
season
really,
before,
they're
so-
really young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in state champ women they are young, and I think another season under their belt they're going to be competitive. I don't know whether that. I don't think they'll probably make finals this season, but as those kids stay together and a few more years under their belt, and if
Yeah.
they can keep them together, they'll be strong in the future.
I wouldn't-
still think
wouldn't-
they're building.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if Kelly Schlees would be one that would go up.
Yeah.
If not this season, then pretty soon.
She might play a bit of both.
Yes.
Jade Childs is another one that's taken her car out on that brand new freeway that's heading out to Whittlesea. Is there another player going to Whittlesea?
Let it go.
Jade, no, I think it's they're going to have a very, very good team. I just know they're going to fit them all in. But Jade Childs, exceptional player. She is a big loss.
Yep.
Yeah, she is. Yep. But, they'll be alright. We'll see how they go.
Strong
It's up.
program. Plenty of people knocking on the door to get a look up there.
And it will be
Speaking of see how they'll go,
They
how good
will
they
be good, but not
Not yet.
great and not yet. Not this
go.
season.
What about make finals?
No, not this season.
I reckon they will.
I reckon they will too.
Yeah, I reckon they will too.
No, I actually think that they were the unluckiest,
Yeah.
self-inflicted unluckiest team last season. They could have dead set finished second
I
or
think
third.
I think they'll be thereabouts.
Yeah,
They'll be tough.
Jay Tyrrell,
You're probably
great
pushing me
player.
out this spot.
Katie O'Neill, really good player. Who's going to finish ahead of them?
Well, this is always a tough one, isn't it? Melbourne will finish ahead of him, I think.
He knows his women's basketball
I think-
very well.
I think Ringwood will. I think Melbourne. Did I say Melbourne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hume City will. And
McKinnon.
I think McKinnon will, obviously, yeah,
I
definitely.
think, I think in the Bulleen show you've tipped them to make finals, haven't you?
Bulleen. I don't know if I did.
I think they'll make finals. I
Oh,
think they'll
yeah.
make it.
So which of
Yeah,
those
they don't
four
make
do you
it.
think won't make it?
Oh, I think Melbourne will be okay. I don't think Ringwood will make it.
Okay.
I think Melbourne will be up there. Bulleen will push. Who else did you mention?
McKinnon.
McKinnon.
So we've got about 6 or 7.
Well, no. I think
Stage
Diamond Valley will probably finish about
So
third.
that's a top 10 out of
It
Melbourne.
is. It is. From one that make finals, Beth.
Yeah, no promise.
Yep. Diamond Valley champ, lots of changes here.
Huge.
Take us through it, including the coach.
Yeah, well, Warren Escort's the coach. Him and Andy Sherwell have moved around.
Were you,
a bit.
were you disappointed that Andy Sherwell wasn't there again this season? I mean, he's gone across
You
to Waverley. I'm not sure why, but It just
Wasn't Andy a good mate because they're assistant coaches at the Dandenong
They are,
and they're
absolutely.
together.
It just seemed like at the end of last season, Andy and the club have both said thanks very much, and
Yeah,
It's
it
a-
was. It
which
seemed to be a
happens.
bit
It
impromptu,
happens.
but yeah, it was. It's the way it goes sometimes. But I do like Warren Escort's assistant coach is Bart Strzerbonsky, who has played with the Eagles for a very long time,
Yep.
a veteran, and that's great to see. You know, somebody retire and stick around at the club in whatever capacity. Brendan Curse is the other assistant, but their new players in. Matt
Have a listen to this.
Fennell is a premier scorer in the competition. He has been for some time. Hard nut.
comes in from Eltham.
Passionate about the game.
Joining his brother.
Good to watch. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Brett was already there.
Truman Show.
Yep. Nathan Truman's come across from Sherbrooke, another scorer.
Following his coach.
Yep. Trevor Smythe. He's a junior. He's stepped up straight with the champ side.
Is he a junior returning? Did he play?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Mitch Lee up from the youth league side, and Matt Reynolds as well, as we spoke about before.
And one other, by the way, Neil Haining comes in
Yes.
from Sherbrooke. the
Big
centre from
pickup.
Sherbrooke.
And if they were lacking something, he was probably a true big, and he'll provide plenty of defence, and he's always up there in the All-Star talk for,
They're gonna be
for the
tough.
centre spot.
Really tough side to play against.
But the other thing is they've got a lot of departed players.
Well, we'll go through them in a moment. MM Printworks and Bendigo Bank, the proud sponsors out there for the Champ Men. So
Yep.
we love giving all the sponsors a plug.
Always.
Bendigo Bank, man, they're heavily involved, aren't they?
They are.
Grassroots
They're
basketball.
Right.
Yep.
Terrific. Okay, departed players, take us through it, Beth.
Yeah.
Chris Blickers, as we mentioned, to Ballarat Seagull.
Yep.
Greg Page to Knox Seagull. Matt Bongetti to Waverley Champ Men. Wayne Mickelson,
Yep.
retired. Harren Kansack to Hume Champ Men. Brad Bridgewater to Keelsar Seagull. Callum Rapper to Melbourne Uni Div 1. And Sam Allen, who is also in.
Someone else has gone
And
to Waverley.
Chris Arkell to Waverley.
Waverley as well. I was going to say, someone else has gone to Waverley.
Yep.
That's wholesale changes,
It
it
is.
must be said. And we're talking about some big outs, especially. You talked about the juniors just before. Blickavs, Page, Kansack was an outstanding
Bongetti.
junior. Bongetti, and obviously Arkell was a fantastic player coming through the ranks as well. He's a proven performer at champ level. Last season had some great games.
Yep.
Brad Bridgewater had been there for 2-3 seasons.
Two
He's
seasons.
gone back to Kilsyth. He's a naturalised Australian now. Wholesale changes. What do we expect?
You'll see them in finals this
Yep.
year.
I think they're going to battle Ringwood for fourth spot.
They'll beat Ringwood for
One of
fourth
those
spot.
two will miss out.
Oh, who? You said
said
Ringwood.
Ringwood.
You said so. Don Valley will miss finals.
Yeah,
Don Valley miss finals?
they'll finish. They're not. I think, as I said in the Ringwood show, I think, and this is going back to Ringwood, but I still think Kenny probably hasn't played his full hand with the team.
I agree with that.
And if that's the case, if Kenny hasn't played his full hand, I think
Yeah.
they'll take fourth spot. Diamond Valley will finish fifth. If Ringwood is the team they are right now, and there's no changes added to that, I think Diamond Valley will take fourth spot.
Yeah, cool. But I still think Don Valley finish fourth.
I think Don Valley finished fourth.
Unless Cam Trigard decides to play for Ringwood.
Well, it's funny. No, it's
Third
not.
or fourth.
Third or fourth?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not unfair.
That's
I'm
how it's
actually going to
done.
back up what Beth said. You are underestimating the power of Escort here.
Oh, hang on, who
He pulled
underestimated?
together the tightest unit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a very good coach.
Hang on, who
And-
underestimated them? Fourth?
Well,
Fourth?
Fifth.
Yeah.
We're saying
I'm
finals.
pointing the finger here.
Yeah.
Beth's just gone one step further and said third. What do
Yeah,
you
I
say?
reckon that Escort will get this team probably third.
I wouldn't be
Okay,
surprised.
well.
Because we saw he overachieved with the Sherbrooke team
Absolutely.
year after year.
Yeah, he's got a bit more few more resources.
And he does, and I like to see what he can do with this team.
So I think all up.
A bit of fun recruiting. You know.
But they're a good
Yep,
team to
that's
watch.
right.
Yeah, they
So
are, yeah.
VYC we've said finals for both. State champ men we've said finals all round bar Nathan who says fifth.
I didn't say that women were.
Women I've said finals,
Yeah.
finals, you two haven't. So I think it's going to be pretty successful. You've had
Yeah,
Diamond
yeah.
And
Valley
you
in.
expect that. They're such a solid club.
Yeah,
they
Really
are.
good.
They've come
Really
on
good.
leaps and
Yeah.
bounds.
Nice. There's Diamond Valley as we count down the days to the start of the 2013 season. Who's up next? Find out soon.